Oh, man. I'm so hungry and I just want to eat this. No, I can't eat that right now. No. Oh, maybe just a little bit, like a little. No, I can't. It's like it's staring right into my soul. So bad, but I just can't.
Yo, Jared, why are you staring at that Christmas cookie there, buddy?
Hey, Brady, you saved me, man. I was just like,
Yeah,
I'm on this diet because I want to save like my space and things and all for Christmas. You know, like all the treats that come up, the hot chocolate, the cinnamon buns, the Skittles, the candy canes, the turtles, Brady. The turtles are so good. So if I eat this now, then I can't.
Okay.
You get it?
Whoa, slow down there, buddy.
Okay.
I got it. That's okay.
Yeah.
I see you've quite like this list, all these things that got lined up here, but
right.
like...
Yeah, so I sacrificed eating all the treats now so that I could enjoy all the treats later, but this cookie just looks so good. I just want to eat it.
Jared, you're a nice guy, man.
Yeah.
And like, you're so cool. And
I just want to eat that.
it's okay, Jared.
What?
I'll consider this an act of love. I will do what has to be done, okay? Just remember me.
No! Brady, no!
That's pretty good.
Pretty good, I bet, yeah.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? I'm sorry about the drama there back there. I was pretty concerned about my health, if you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. Brady, do you even know what's in those things?
Honestly, I have no clue, dude. Like, what? Love, maybe some sugar, and a lot of Christmas spirit. Like,
well, I don't know if it has all of those things, but you know what we do have?
no. What do we have?
Our Trinity Kids values!
Dude, you stole my line! Whatever. Let's stay with me. First, love Jesus because God is love and loved us first.
That's right. Second, love others because God loves all people.
Third, change the world because it's not only about us.
That's right. And fourth, have fun because God gives us joy.
And nothing like those little drinking values for our soul, am I right?
You are right. Can you believe it's already been 1 week since we've seen you guys? But this week, we're going to learn about something really important, and it's the baby named Jesus.
I remember he's like kind of important. Is that right? Like he's pretty important, right?
I'd say he's like very important, because he's love.
How can somebody be love, actually? Like, what does it even mean?
Well, I think, Brady, that those are some really great questions. So if you stick around, we're going to go find out.
Let's do it.
Sacrifice means to give up something important or that you really care about for the sake of someone else. It's something that we don't often realize is part of our everyday. Like, we can sacrifice time with our friends to go to sports practice or sacrifice entertainment time to go help someone in need, like shoveling a driveway or writing a letter and sending it to them in the mail, or not eating that last cookie so someone else can have it, even though those cookies are so good.
So good. And like this sacrifice, it's everywhere. And sometimes it doesn't actually feel that good. It can even be scary, like how we have to stay home when we're sick so that others don't get sick. There are many more ways that sacrifice impacts us. Like when our parents, they give up time and money so that we can succeed and grow up.
Sorry, why do they do that? Well, obviously it's because they love you. They want the best for you in everything that you do. They will give up things for themselves so that you can be who God made you to be. And it's important to understand that out of love comes sacrifice. And that's when you love something or someone so much that you will do whatever you can to show that to them.
That is where today's story comes in. That baby we have been talking about, Jesus, God's Son, that was sent down to earth to bring hope and love to the world. This was something impossible. God was sacrificing his own Son to be the light of our world. Now, how impossible was that? Well, let me show you this super fancy trick. Okay, so this is the impossible trick here.
Okay.
So you hold the pen like this, okay? And the goal is to go from this position to this position. So that means having your thumbs on top onto thumbs underneath, okay? And at no point can you let go or move your thumbs. Your thumbs got it. You got to hold the pen like that. Does that make sense? So you got to make sure you got to hold the pen. So yeah. You're so close.
I can do it with my thumbs on top, but I can't
You can't get your thumbs underneath, right? Because you're stuck holding it like that.
I feel like it's not quite right.
So close.
Okay, let me try. Okay. No, I can't.
You can't. Okay.
Can you show me how it works?
All right. So guys at home, if you want to try this, go grab a pen, try it really quick, see if you can do it from here to here. If not, this is how you do it. All right, here's the trick. So you take like this starting position. Lift one thumb up. Cross another thumb over. And then here's the super crazy part. So you hold on and you twist your one wrist around the whack, and you totally do it wrong, but you do it again. You just keep trying. See, you just keep going like that, and wow, boom. Super simple. Lift your thumb up, cross your thumb over.
That's super cool. I did
Swivel
it.
Around, and skabing, scada-boom.
There you go.
Bam.
You could use that at school.
Pen at the bottom.
Yeah,
So
there
you
you go.
can trick your friends. You can be like, oh, how do you do that? And
go.
that's the trick. You lift your one thumb up, cross it over, spin around, boom.
Bam, done.
Bam,
It did
boom.
feel impossible at first, though.
Oh,
When
yeah.
I started, it made me think about how I was going to figure out how to do that. But, it might be surprising that God would do something like sending his son Jesus down to earth. But he tells us why in John 3:16. He says, "For this is how God loved the world." And I love this bit. He says, he gave. He gave his one and only son so that everyone who believes in him will not perish but will have eternal life. See, God gave us his son in this ultimate act of love for the world, for you and I. And this was insane. So now if God was going to send his son, how do you think he would do it, Brady? Do you think it would be in big castles with big armies and chariots of fire?
I don't think it was any of that. He chose
No.
to bring him into the world with this girl named Mary. See, we find her story in Luke 2. So I think I need some props for this one.
Perfect. What kind of props you got?
I think we stuck with the Christmas cookie theme.
Oh, more cookies.
Woohoo! Sorry,
For my
Jerry.
diet, yeah.
Don't, hopefully you don't get hungry. We need
Okay.
these ones. All right.
All right.
So we started off with Mary, but
Yep.
we're going to start off with actually her husband, Joseph. So they all had to return to their own ancestral towns to register for the census. And because Joseph, he was a descendant of King David, he had to go to Bethlehem in Judah. See, this was David's ancient home. So he traveled to the village from Nazareth in Galilee. But he took his wife, Mary, whom he was engaged, and she was expecting a child. Oh my goodness, so he moseyed their way on over.
Yeah, there you go. So a child was going to be born, right? This was God's one and only son. And so it says in verse 6 where we take it up, it says, while they were there, the time came for her baby to be born. She gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him snugly in strips of cloth and laid him in the manger because there was no lodging available for them. Jesus, he was born in a manger. He was the love and the light of the world.
God sent his son Jesus down to us. He gave him to the world with one purpose: to bring us out of the darkness. What seemed like an impossible task, we are shown just how much God loves us through his son Jesus.
That's right. God knew what he was doing. He loves all of us, you and me, and he knows what we are worth. So he didn't want to just leave us in the dark. He wanted us to see the light that was Jesus, the warmth of his love for all of us.
Yeah, we get to look back and we get to read all about Jesus when he came to save us. We are different because of that love that is shown to us. Jesus changed everything. He made the impossible possible, and he made a way for us to join him.
That's right. God loved you first by sending his son Jesus. And that's why we celebrate Christmas. The world changed forever because of Jesus, because of love. So dream with us for a second. What can you give to light up the world around you with God's love?
Well, you could check the family experience on the back of your challenge card, where you could give love to your community by filling up your Trinity Kids box with some socks and winter gear and bringing it back to the church. See, you could also give your time by doing an extra chore or tidying your room, by creating a gift and giving it to someone who needs a little boost in this time. Or, my favorite one, you could get a paper airplane and turn it into an encouragement card, or even doing an encouragement paper airplane text and throw it to someone who needs it.
There you go. Or maybe you need to take a moment and talk to God and ask him who you might need to encourage today. And when you hear that name just pop into your mind, to follow up with that with the text or the encouragement or the paper airplane, whatever it is, You could even let your friends know about Christmas with Trinity on Christmas Eve so that they could watch and experience God's love for them right then and there. As you think about how you can share love this week, take a moment to answer these two questions. Question number 1 is, how is Jesus' birth the ultimate act of love?
And question number 2, why is it important to know that God can do the impossible?
Hey everybody, welcome to Challenge Time. We're so excited for another game that you get to play along with us. So Brady and I are going to play Would You Rather Christmas Emoji Edition, which is, I'm like kind of psyched actually.
I know.
Are you excited?
I'm like literally like so excited, like almost as excited as Christmas.
Totally. I told Brady earlier today that I was really excited to play this game because I don't have to eat anything, which is awesome. So we're going to play a little Would You Rather. You get to play as well. So play along with us. Are you ready? Here is Would You Rather question number 1.
All right, let's go.
Would you rather share with your neighbor, be allowed to only eat fruitcake for 2 days or only be allowed to eat candy canes for 2 days? Ooh, that's not a tough question, I don't think.
Yeah, honestly, not tough.
No?
Candy canes.
Yeah. So Brady's going to go with fruitcake and I'm going to go with candy canes. So there you go. It's candy canes.
100% candy canes. There's no way I'm eating fruitcake. I couldn't be paid to eat that.
How do they even call that cake? That's
it's
my
rock
question.
cake.
It's rock cake. There you
With
go.
Okay,
next one. Here we go.
One.
Would you rather drink hot chocolate in the summer or eat ice cream in the winter? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I would rather do either of those things. That's like a both end.
I think personally, I'm a hot chocolate in the summer. I barely even eat a ton of ice cream in and of itself. So just eating it only, in the winter is not, I'd rather be a hot chocolate in the summer for me.
I would rather eat ice cream in the winter, I think. Hot chocolate in the summer seems weird to me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, next one. Here we go. Would you rather have to loudly sing the chorus of Jingle Bells every time you walk into a room for 1 week or have to wear a Santa suit to school every day for a week?
Ooh.
That's a toughie. I'm going to let you choose first.
I kind of like the entertainment value that comes with singing Jingle Bells. So I'm going to go with Jingle Bells.
Every time you walk into a room, people are going to be so sick of it.
Yeah, honestly, my presence shall be known the second I walk in. And then people are going to want me to walk out instantly.
There you go. I don't know. I think I would rather wear the Santa suit. I'm like, let's make the big splash and let's go for it.
You'd have the beard to fit the
It's
part,
true.
So.
I'd have to
like
make
young
it white
Santa.
or something. That's right. With some icing in there or something. Young Santa.
All right,
450. What is that? I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, next one.
Next one.
Would you rather make snow angels or go ice skating?
Oh, skating, 10,000%. I mean, I used to play hockey and I still love skating. Going downtown skating rink, super fun. Going up Big White or doing the loop at Apex, also super fun.
Yeah.
Skating's
the top notch. I think I would rather go skating too. Yeah,
it's fun.
There is something. It's like being fresh. You're moving around. Like all those things.
I mean, there always is the joy of jumping and doing snow angels right out. You come out of the hot tub, you just jump, do snow angel, and then right back in.
Ooh, that's scary.
It's really
you gotta
scary.
Psych yourself up to do that one.
Oh!
Totally.
All right, next one. What do we got?
Next one.
We have a snowball fight or make a gingerbread house. It's tough.
That is tough because if you make the gingerbread house, you get to eat the candy while you go. Or a snowball fight, you're like outside, it's nice, it's fun. There's a little energy that comes with that, making the forts.
I think snowball fights are really fun when they're one-sided and you're on the side that's winning.
Right. It's true.
And then gingerbread houses, the creative element, really, I think I like the gingerbread house. I love always taking the gingerbread house and then breaking some of the pieces and making them different and then building a completely crazy house. Not like it's my own personal gingerbread house.
There you go. Your own person. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy, I know.
Yeah, I think I would rather have the snowball fight.
Doesn't surprise me, Jared.
No?
Yeah, I see you throwing things at
people?
Yeah.
That's right.
What do you guys think?
It's a big snowball that you can... That's right.
All right, next one. What do we got?
Receive socks.
Wow.
Or receive a dictionary. Wow. This doesn't seem like a hard question.
No. What is the most applicable? Obviously, the dictionary.
Socks. What?
That's weird, dude.
Socks for
Why
sure.
would you... What, socks? Dictionary is so useful.
So useful.
Do you ever not know how to spell? Because I don't know how to spell, so that thing is very helpful, guys.
It's true.
Very helpful.
All right. Brady would choose the dictionary.
Everything.
I would choose the socks. What would you choose? Here we go. Next one.
The next one.
Would you rather build a snow fort? See, this is tied to the last one about the snowball fight thing.
You think?
Or build a snowman. Yeah, because you need a good fort to throw the snowballs. Like, you need some protection. Like, otherwise you're just out there. It's scary.
It's just you in the snow.
Just you in the snow and somebody out there. That you're like, they're going to sneak up on you,
Yeah, I like the non-aggressive route of, instead of taking those snowballs and throwing them at friends, you place them gently back in the snow and roll them until they become a human. So I'm down for that. to
There
build
you
a
go.
snowman.
To build a snowman.
Yeah.
I think I would rather build a snowman as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go.
Oh, do you guys think that'd be super fun?
Big carrot.
Either.
Big carrot nose, you know?
Yeah. What's our next one?
All right, last question. Would you rather be at home on Christmas and get tons of presents, or go to Disneyland for Christmas but not get any presents?
This is the age-old question. Are you no presents in a trip, or stay at home and you get all your presents? Well, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm definitely stay home and presents.
Wow.
To all the people at Disneyland, you've never been there. I am one of the fortunate fellow to have been there more times than I care.
Wow. There you go.
I
So
know.
you're speaking from experience?
Speaking
and
from
we should
experience.
all choose to be at home on Christmas and get
Yeah,
lots of presents.
guys, it's just super great. Yeah. What about you, Jared?
All right. Well, after that glowing review of Disneyland, I think I'm going to stay home and get lots of presents.
Disneyland's great. Go to Disneyland. It makes your dreams come true.
It makes your dreams. There you go. Awesome. Hey,
All right.
thanks so much for joining us today. We hope you had a fantastic time. We want to wish you the merriest of Christmases, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Take care, everybody.
All right, guys, another week of Trinity Kids box activities, right? So my K to 3s, we are going to take these, cut them out along the line, do a slit here and a slit here, and you're going to slide the hearts together, making a 3D ornament. Then you're going to take your string, put it through, and your stickers, and stick them on, and you have an ornament for your Christmas tree. Super fun, super cool. My preteens, you guys will see something that looks like this in your box and be like, huh, what? So you're going to cut the lines, fold it in the middle, and spoiler alert, don't watch this part. If you know how to do it, try and figure it out first. So you're going to end up with something like this. To make it go, you have to flip it like that, okay, guys? And then when you look, the paper doesn't fit back in, okay? Go see if you can trick people in your household and be like, how did this work? How did this happen? And have fun with it. Now, guys, the ribbon, to tie the ribbon and the knot in the ribbon, again, spoiler alert, don't watch this until you've tried. You try, do a knot without letting go of the ribbon, it's impossible. But if you cross your arms, grab the ribbon, uncross your arms, you get your knot. All right, so that's how you guys do it. Again, don't forget your guidebook and your page this week, and we'll see you next week.